The first time I saw the private HOA property and no trespassing sign nailed into the tree by my driveway, I laughed, not the kind of laugh that comes from humor. It was the hollow, bitter kind that shakes your chest when you realize someone's crossed a line they never should have. That dirt road, the one twisting through the pines and past the creek, had been in my family for 3 generations. My grandfather cut it by hand, my father widened it with an old backhoe, and now, apparently, the new homeowners association down the hill thought they owned it. I'd moved back to the cabin after my father's passing. It wasn't fancy, just a hand-built log cabin on 10 acres of forested land, tucked away from the bustle of modern life. But to me, it was everything. A place where I could feel him in the wind, in the creak of the porch, in the road he built. That road connected not just to my cabin, but to the small neighborhood that had sprung up over the years on the other side of the valley. Most of those people were newcomers, city folks who wanted a slice of rural paradise but couldn't stand the fact that paradise came with mud, bugs, and responsibility. So, they formed an home. At first, I didn't care. The rules didn't apply to me. I was outside their development. But one morning, I woke up to find construction crews at the end of my drive. They were grading the road. My road. A man in a reflective vest waved at me like I was some lost hiker. "Sir, please stay clear, a whole project underway," he said. "Excuse me?" I asked, walking closer. "This is private property. You're on my land." He frowned, flipping through his clipboard. "According to the association, this is part of their maintained access route now." I nearly choked. "Maintained by whom?" "By the HOA, sir. It's already been approved." And just like that, the battle began. When I went to the HOA president, a woman named Cheryl, who always wore pastel sweaters and had the sharpness of a hawk in her eyes, she dismissed me like I was a nuisance. "We simply assumed control of the road to ensure proper maintenance and safety standards," she said, sipping her coffee. "You should be grateful, really. We've improved it." "By stealing it?" I shot back. "That road's on my deed." She waved her hand. "Oh, these old records get confusing." "Don't worry, if there's a mistake, we'll sort it out." Except they didn't sort it out. Over the next week, they paved part of the road, installed HOA signage, and even built a gate right across my access point. Suddenly, I needed permission to get to my own home. When I protested, they fined me. Yes, fined me. The notice read, "Unauthorized use of HOA-maintained road, day $500. That was the day I decided I was done playing nice. I went to the county records office and spent 2 full days digging through dusty folders and maps. And there it was, the original plat survey, dated 1963. The entire road, from the highway to my cabin and beyond, was carved directly through my parcel. Every inch of it was mine. The HOA had zero claim. They hadn't even bothered to check the boundaries before assuming control. It took one call to my lawyer friend, Sam, to confirm it. "You could sue them into the next decade," he said. But I didn't want to sue. No, I wanted them to understand. A week later, I put up my own sign. "Private property, trespassers will be towed." The whole board called it harassment. I called it fair warning. They laughed until the following Monday morning. When they woke up, every single one of their vehicles was gone. Not stolen, not vandalized, just a broken bar gone. Cheryl's shiny SUV, the vice president's truck, even the maintenance golf carts vanished without a trace. The panic spread like wildfire. People stormed into the HOA office, demanding answers. Cheryl called me personally, fuming. "Did you take our cars?" she shouted. I let the silence hang before I said, calmly, "I didn't take anything that wasn't on my property." "You can't just "Oh, but I can," I cut in. "You see, every one of those cars was parked on my land. The road, the shoulder, even that little gravel turnaround, all mine. And since her gate blocked me in, I had them towed for trespassing." She was speechless. "I'll send you the invoices," I added. "Each of you can pick your cars up from Miller's towing yard after paying the storage fees. Oh, and by the way, you'll need to walk there, since the road's closed for unauthorized access." The local towing company made a killing that week. The HOA tried calling the sheriff, but when the deputies showed up and reviewed the deeds, they told Cheryl she was lucky I didn't press charges. In the end, the HOA had to pay thousands in towing and legal fees. They were forced to remove their gate, their signs, and even issue a formal apology letter for misunderstanding the property boundaries. Cheryl resigned soon after, citing stress. As for me, I didn't gloat, not outwardly, anyway. But I did rebuild the old wooden sign my father carved decades ago, the one that read Walker Road A Private. I hung it at the entrance, proud and steady. The funny thing is, the whole ordeal brought me something unexpected: a respect. A few of the residents, especially the younger families, came by afterward to apologize. They said they'd never realized the road was private, that they'd just gone along with what their HOA told them. Some even helped me fix the ditches and plant wildflowers along the edge. In the quiet after the storm, I realized something my father used to say was truer than ever: if you don't stand up for what's yours, someone else will sit on it. The HOA thought they could take my road. Instead, they lost their wheels, their pride, and their illusion of control. And I gained back not just the road, but the peace my father built it for. Because some things, like respect, land, and legacy, aren't up for negotiation.